Taking a look at the championship at this stage of the season, it is Jukka Tolinen who is leading the way, but look at that. We got a tie for second and third. Gernot Friese and Pauli Partanen. Partanen on 2 wins. That means that Guven is on the pole position. You've got Andy T starting next to him, ready to take another win, but he's going to have some real competition this time out. Pauli Partanen will start in the third spot. The engines now start to rev here in round 5 of the Sunday Grand Prix series. Lights are up, and the green flag is out. Guven is not good off the line. Andy T's got a great shot at trying to take the lead away from him. That could be critical here. He tries to push him over just a little bit, but Guven isn't budging. Oh, and they're going to come together. There's more cars off behind them. Both of our leaders are off the track. 3 more wrecking in the background. Partanen inherits the lead right through Tamburello. It is a disaster for our incoming Black Stripe and current reigning champion. The other Finn, Karjalainen, is able to move up into second. And almost similar to what we saw last year here at Imola between Hamilton and Verstappen, except in this case, Andy hung tough and just couldn't get himself. Oh, somebody wound up on their lid. He's able to gather him up pretty close, breaking down into the second part of Aqua Minerale. He's all over the gearbox, and Edwards is going to go defensive. Oh, but he breaks early, and Andy T is by. Watch him come down into, oh, and he's going to make contact, big contact with Finnegan. So more incident points on the pressure here from Mike in that number 9, but Gwen is dealing with it well until there, and Gwen just went way wide. Thankfully, I don't think that's going to get a slowdown penalty. Here comes Rasimas up the inside into Alta, and he is going to be clean through. Andy T says, thanks for clearing the road. I'll take a bit of that myself.
But he doesn't have a black flag because he's been running for 7 laps already. As we are side by side, and we see Williams managing to get through. I think that's Williams, yeah, it is. Managing to defend from Plumley, and Andy T is right behind them, so Andy T is going to go for a pass at Villeneuve.
Ooh, side by side, and wow! Through the whole thing, and he somehow comes out ahead.
In terms of relative speed differences, but I think it's going to be good. And here goes Rasimas.
Yeah, you could see it. He had a big spin of the wheels. I think that was him coming off of the corner, and still managed to get the launch and is able to overtake on Plumley. So he's got the inside. He saw that car in his mirror and he said, it's time to go. He's going to go for it down into Tamburello, and he gets the spot, but that slows both of them up. And will Guven try and make the move coming into Villeneuve, or is he going to try and stay patient? He's going to show his nose, but I don't think that was a serious attempt.
Maybe be the last battle for him for the podium, and not catching up to the leaders as he makes a mistake by Schlele.
Yeah, and that really opens up the door for Finnegan, having a move and a failed move. Oh, wow! Big hit.
K's an hour at that point, so even a smallest bit of contact is gonna hurt.
Ooh, and there's the move very quickly. Guven now up into third position.
His car is just flying on a straight line. Look at that. Plumley was not able to catch him at all throughout the main straight. Oh, and there's a crash at Tamburello, and that's Mike Rasimas.
So I think he's able to keep going. Plumley, wow, looking on either side, down into Aqua Minerale, just about where he can reach out and touch that gearbox. He's not afraid to race close, that is for sure.
No, he is not, and Robert Plumley looking great here in the corners, but he's gonna have to get an almighty launch onto the main straight because Paul Williams, his car is fast on a straight line, so it's no wonder that Plumley is going to get close in the corners as Guven is threatening that 130 Mendoza corner. We're on board with Williams, and he just lost the back end. And that's the problem when you run too little wing, is that you don't have the downforce to have a real effect. And here comes Guven.
Raccoon Racing isn't even a match for the black stripe on the back of Guven's car. He's going to fight for it. And this time, side by side into the corner goes much better for the number 1 minute.
So losing to him would be a great shame and an embarrassment to these guys. He has great bit of screen time. Let's see if Rasimas can actually be able to make it through to Tosa. Yes, he is, but Williams has the fast car. We'll see if that is a great benefit from the outside. No, it's not. There's going to be some comments. But we're not focused on that. It's not our piece of business. Instead, we get a neat move for Henkel around Plumley into Tamburello.
And in the meantime, 1.2 seconds to spare. His pace was just perfect enough today for Partsinen to get win number 3 this season here at Imola. Guven follows him home within almost a second at the end. And Fernandez is going to wind up in third. Up 11. Very good job by the 23 car. As this battle is not done. This is for position. Suarez is under threat. Can he snipe him at the line? Gwen is going to try and do it. Let's see who comes out ahead. Oh, they pull across, and it's going to be Suarez who winds up ahead of him at the line over Olds.